once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Design in Louis. I am delighted to have you back for many times now. Today we are going to do some creative, manipulative design, and what is more interesting about this design is I am going to actually recite this spoken word poetry after the section, after we are done with the tags. So without wasting much of your time, I will advise you stay to the very end so that you can listen to the spoken word, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. And if you really like it, hit the like button. If you have a correction to make, please kindly comment, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So without wasting much of your time, we are quickly going through today's tags. To begin with, we are going to import our background. Alright, we go to your gallery. There are a clay pot background. So we go to our relative size. I beg your pardon, relative size, to increase it. So we are going to increase the size of the pot, which is our background. Is that understood? So we increase the size of the pot. What we are going to use for today's tags is the background image which we are going to import. Now what you need to do is to just lock your background. So we are going to import our image, right? Go to your gallery again. Like I always say, you create a folder for these tags, right? When you want to embark on your tags, make sure you create a folder for it. It won't be too difficult for you to locate. Right here we have it. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the background, the image which I just imported. Is that understood? Yes, we have it. I'm going to reduce the size a bit. Alright, it's actually an image of a lady reading. Alright, now we are about commencing the tags. You also lock the image. Ensure you lock it, so you can see, so that it will not tamper with any of your work. The two images cannot move nor slide. All right, go again and import which is the last part. We are going to import a broken clay pot, right? Okay, I also have a folder for it, which I use my background eraser to erase it manually from the phone. Alright, you resize it using your check mark. Now here is actually where the tags begin. We want to attach this clay pot to our head. More like we want to blend it to make it look real. So real, attaching it to our forehead. Now what you need to do to make this tag a success is, first of all, you see every black part, right? Every black spot in this pot, we are going to erase it. We are going to erase it so that we can actually blend it with our head, so that she can have a tooth. So we just go to our eraser. Where can we locate the eraser? Here we have it. Here is our eraser, right? Now you click to the eraser. Is that understood? Now the eraser has an increase button. Here is actually the eraser. You can't probably see it here. Here it is. So I can increase the eraser. Now you can see it is showing vividly, right? Okay, now we also have the control eraser handle. Now here's the control eraser handle. You can see the handle. This is the handle. If you don't want to use the handle, you can actually manually use your hands to move it, but probably your hand may stop you from actually seeing what you are actually doing. So I prefer, or I recommend, you use your eraser handle. So like I said earlier, we are going to clean each and every black spot here. This is the part where you need to be focused. You need to be more focused. Is that understood? we only what we don't need here is just the black spot, so which is what we are going to take in. There's another thing also. You can actually zoom your work. You can actually zoom it. Here is this plus button is zoom, then you draw it closer, right? Then you unclick it. Now you see our eraser is looking more large. You can actually decrease it so that it can fit into whichever place you are going to erase. You see how we're doing it. You have to be extremely careful, because any little error, it will distort your work and you go back to square zero. Is that understood? Every black pot, we don't want to see any black spot. That's it. Breaking pot, right? Like I said earlier, I'm going to recite the spoken word poetry, and I'm trusting God you will like it. Is that understood? You know that broken pot actually signifies so many things in our life. It's actually, you can actually relate to it. So like I said, you actually need to be extremely careful when erasing the background. I think we are done. We are good to go. Good. Now, like I say, I'm going to attach this to our forehead. Is that understood? You can just decrease it, and you know where what really triggered the spoken word poetry. When including it to our head, there's something you should do. Make sure the other part which is closer to your at the far top, you make sure it's blend with the top of our head, not the it shouldn't exceed our head. Is that understood? I think we have it. So that's it. One last thing, I'm going to bring a water can, so it will be like a water dropping on our head. Is that understood? So she dey give her head oil now. Oil, remember that slangs, oil dey your head, right? You can't be reading now say you don't have oil in your head. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. That's the concept I'm trying to create. That a leader is actually what? A reader is actually what? A leader. Is that understood? Here we have it. So that's basically the task. That's what I intended doing. And back to my promise, which I actually promised you that I'm going to recite the spoken word. All right, I'm gonna begin. The title is what? Broken pot. All right, I am going to start now. All right. We are like a clay pot molded in shape by the hands of life journey we have embraced. Sometimes the pressure breaks us. We fall apart, scattered pieces and shattered heart. But we are not defeated. We rise and mend, patching ourselves up again and again. Through books by our side, we find our way, building our confidence stronger each day. Like a clay pot reshaped, we stand tall, embracing the challenges through it all. With resilience and courage, we redefine our broken pieces into design so divine. Thank you once again for your time. Do have a lovely day. Bye.